Welcome back to the Print 3D channel and another episode of the Random Print. On this episode of the Random Print, we're going to check out this little dragon egg. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me here on the Random Print. I'm really excited about this print because it's a dragon egg. And if you watched my previous video of the dragon printing, you know how much I like dragons. This model is really cool. It prints in 3 pieces, the top and the bottom, and the screw section. When you put them all together, it makes a cool little dragon egg case. The filament we are using is Shaxon PLA in semi-transparent green. If you watch my owl video, you can see how that stuff prints. And it looks awesome. So let's head over to Thingiverse and download our model, slice it up in Slicer, and get it ready for printing on the gMax 1.5 XT+. All right, so here we are at Thingiverse. Here is the dragon egg case, and it screws together. This is by Nathan Squire 67. I'll put the link down in the description so you can download and print this yourself. It comes in 3 parts that are all together in one model, which is really cool, so you can print it out all at once. Got some example prints here and some finished ones. Let's go ahead and download this thing and head over to Slicer and slice it up for G-code. Okay, so here we are in Slicer. I went ahead and dropped the model in. Again, we're only going to print this at 100% because it's small and I think it would look cool. Let's check out the print settings. For this model, we're going to do a 0.12 layer height. This will make a much longer print, but I want some detail and I want it to look good. Our first layer will be 0.24, a little bit smaller than normal. Normally I run 0.28, but I think with the 0.12 layer height throughout the rest of the model, it's good to double that. We're going to run 3 perimeters, 4 solid top layers and 4 bottom layers. For this, we're going to use a 20% infill in the edges, so it turns out to be a very sturdy model. As usual, I'm running my 4 loop 10mm from the object, 1 layer skirt, just to make sure my print bed is level. On this model, we do not need support material. Let's check out the filament settings. Again, I'm running 210 and 213 because we're using some of the semi-translucent material from Shaxon. All right, let's go back to the 3D view here and check out how this slices. Okay, so here we are in the preview. Let's zoom in a little bit and check out how this slices up. Looks like a pretty straightforward slice. Let's go ahead and export the G-code and head over to the gMax 1.5 XT+ and get this printing. Okay, so I've got the SD card loaded up with the G-code. Let's go ahead and load up our semi-transparent green from Shaxon and fire up the printer. I'll set up a time-lapse camera and I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay, so the print is all done. It only took 4 hours. Again, we ran this at 0.12 layer height to get the highest resolution possible. And here are our pieces. I'll put some close-ups in at the end like I normally do. It got a little fuzzy. I think that's from the high resolution on these edges. And it may be the filament too, and it's a little fuzzy inside. But I think it'll screw together, so let's check it out. I haven't done anything to this. I just pulled it off the print bed. And I believe this goes in here. Yeah, that one's screwing in nice. There we go. And then this connects the two to make the little dragon egg container. And that one turned out perfectly. Look at that. Now that is awesome. That is awesome. The Shaxon PLA really looks good in this translucent green. And once again, the gMax 1.5 XT+ performed perfectly. So thank you again for joining me here on the Random Print. Be sure you subscribe to the channel, comment and like on those videos, and join me again on the very next episode of the Random Print.